business. Now, look, as a part of this business, we got to give people their flowers, and we got to shout people out as they, move on and move along. And one of the things we like to do is talk about certain coaches. And ladies and gentlemen, when we do that each week, we want to spotlight a coach and kind of talk about him, tell us a little bit about what he's got going on. And to bring us that, ladies and gentlemen, we'll just take a look at this. Yeah, buddy, Kate's Coach's Corner. And this week, Kate, on the first ever Kate's Coach's Corner, you're covering Nick Saban. Many think he's the GOAT.
I call him the GOAT of college football. You got to give the man his props. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
He knows how to recruit. He knows how to coach. And just look at what he's done for other coaches in the college football program. I mean,
Right.
A lot of his coordinators are head coaches now.
That tree, yeah.
Yeah. So
Falling into that umbrella.
the crazy thing is the man's going to be 71 years old this year.
Oof, good gracious.
He's not a young guy. He looks young, but he's not a young guy. He's been doing this a long time. And he's been the head coach at Alabama since 2007. So we're going into year 15 for him at Alabama, which is crazy because he's got such an extensive coaching career even before that.
Yeah.
Yep.
And he's coached, in the NFL at the Miami Dolphins. That project didn't go so hot. So Alabama came calling and he went running. He's coached at LSU, MSU, Toledo. He's been in MAC programs. He's been in Big Ten, SEC. His record overall at Alabama is 178 wins, 25 losses.
Wow.
Are you serious?
25 losses.
In what,
total.
15 years?
In 15 years. This man is the GOAT.
Oh my God.
And his overall record in college
You're not
is
worthy.
269 wins, 67 losses, and 1 tie.
Wow.
I want to know who tied him.
And so
Yeah.
can you look at that record and not say, why wouldn't you want Nick Saban?
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean,
Oh my.
Jeez.
his record speaks volumes.
Oh, yeah. Not to mention the natties.
To know he's been in coaching that long and he's only had 67 losses.
Yeah.
And only
Crazy.
25 and 15 years at Bama.
Yeah.
They only
That's
usually lose
insane.
1 or 2 games, maybe 3 a season.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like they have a lot
There's
of
been a lot of
losses.
0-loss seasons though too.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, my best friend Jody is a huge Bama fan. I'd love to get her on here someday because she just knows her stuff. But he did start as a college football player as a defensive back from 1970 to 72. Does anyone know what school that was at?
No.
I got no idea.
He played at little old Kent State in the MAC.
Wow.
So he started in Ohio at
Yeah.
Kent State as a defensive back. So he does have playing experience on top of his coaching experience. He's coached in both the colleges and pros.
Mm-hmm. Michigan State.
Yeah,
So great.
and he was someone's defensive coordinator with the Cleveland Browns,
Mm-hmm.
who would be considered maybe the GOAT of pro football,
Yeah.
Buddy.
Mr. Belichick.
Yeah.
So you got to think GOAT learning from GOAT. He's had an extensive career learning from really good people and everything. But Bowles, he's 18-11. He's 9-4 in the college football playoff. 7 national championships. He's the Tom Brady of college football.
That's crazy. That's crazy, ladies and gentlemen.
7. So
Come on now.
goats like the number 7 right now.
Wow.
And we know when they
How did I know we were going to bring
they
this into
come
Tom
back and
Brady?
win. So we know that
Yeah.
Saban's hungry to come back and get number 8. We
All right,
know
Kate,
he's not
Kate, I
gonna
got
settle.
to interrupt you for a second because I don't see Nick Saban doing this.
Oh, man. Oh, wow.
This is a college show, Sean.
Anytime you bring Tom Brady up, I'm bringing this clip up. Let's go.
So he's got 10 SEC championships, 1 MAC championship. He's won the Western Division 14 out of his 15 seasons at Alabama.
Wow.
So he's won that division 14 times.
Who won it the other
Several.
year?
Yeah,
I
right.
can't even,
Florida? Or no, Florida's in the East, right? Yeah, Florida's in the East, yeah.
And
Oh my gosh.
there's so many Coach of the Year accolades
Oh,
he's
LSU.
won that you can't even name them all, to be honest. There's so many. And then so many of his coordinators have gone off to be head coaches. You have Sarkisian at Texas, Kiffin at Ole Miss, Smart at Georgia, Fisher at Texas A&M, just to name a few.
Yeah.
So he produces greatness to where other college football players want to pluck his coaches. So he is a little personal information. He's married to Terry. They've been married a long time. He is a devout Catholic of Croatian descent. So, and then Bill Belichick and him are best friends to this day, ever since their days in Cleveland. And so they both.
That's insane.
Yeah.
To have both of them on one coaching staff, like.
It's up here. Everybody else is here.
But he does keep in contact. They do review each other's games and give each other advice, I've learned. And
they
so
do send their quarterback,
saying
the college
to
quarterback
Saban,
to the pros.
maybe you should try this in your next game. And Saban's going, could you imagine that conversation?
Oh, I'd love to just sit there and be a fly on the wall for that.
Right.
Like,
where they're
the
giving
knowledge
each
you would
other.
soak up.
So anyway, he gives about a third of his salary every season back to the community.
Nice.
And to the university. So roughly
That's awesome.
$3 million always is out of his pocket and giving back. He is huge into the Black Lives Matter movement. He had his players march at a lot of fans' disagreement. And so he is very community minded. He's very politically minded. He's very much about giving back to the community there in the university. He's big about having his players give their time back to the community and to help young men and young women in the community achieve their goals. So he's really, in a lot of honesties, pretty humble about his success. He always gives it back to his coaches. The praise, he gives this praise back to his players. He's not me. It's about the team for him and about making sure that Tuscaloosa stays on that map. He's probably one of my all-time favorite coaches of all time, and he's not even a Michigan man. I have so much respect for him and what he's done for the college football game. And as much as you hate to hate Bama, you got to love them at the same time and show the respect that they are earned.
Yeah.
Nick Saban deserves the respect he's been given. He's probably the only coach I ever liked at MSU for football because you could not respect him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
you could not respect D'Antonio and Tucker too, but
you just love to do this to me, don't you? But
I love the last few years of D'Antonio when we kept whooping them.
Oh, forgot. You got back up now.
But anyway, that's Mr. Nick Saban in a nutshell.
Nice.
Well, it's the one thing that's crazy to think of with Saban is you talked about how many coordinators he's had move on to head coaches. And this is the first year where he lost to a coordinator of his.
Yeah.
And it happened twice.
Right.
Yeah.
Like that's insane.
Yeah.
Like
It's interesting to think about it too, because we saw all the commotion in the off season between him and Jimbo, and then with Dion and the recruiting and this and that, and it was just kind of like, huh? Did last year, was that you flustered now? Like, what's going on? And especially looking at the record that you were saying, Kate, it's like
he's not a big NIL person either. He's kind of like not. He doesn't think
he's still recruiting off the power of Alabama. Like
right,
but
right.
He doesn't
in
think
his name.
You have to pay these young men to come play for your team. It should be about wanting to get better, go to the next level, and
absolutely
not get a $9.6 million NIL deal and stuff that these kids are getting.
And you know, this is going to be interesting because I saw it. Here we go. What's going on, Jason? I see it. You see the people over here. Oh man, Jason, we appreciate you joining us. Definitely come with us every Saturday morning. We will be here before the games, and we definitely love that energy right there.
Yeah.
Kate's Corner, ladies and gentlemen, and Kate, we thank you for that. Hey, stay tuned each week. Kate's Corner is going to come back with a new coach, spotlight their history, their record, their team, their recruits, what they're doing in the community, all those things. I thought it was such a great job you did right there, Kate.
Yeah.
I love it because I honestly did not. And you know, Alex, I think you agree with me. I know a lot about Nick Saban. I had no clue. You know, 14 out of 15 years, you know, they had won the SEC championship and the 7 titles and 60 some odd, 25 losses
in 15 years.
What?
Like,
that's craziness.
He's a goat.
When you think of the dominance that he's had at Alabama, it makes sense.
Yeah.
But to realize how dominant he's really been is just like, wow. Like,
yeah, we can just stick with the receivers.
He gives me goosebumps to watch, and I can't wait to see. I think they're gonna have a good year. I think Bryce Young will repeat as Heisman Trophy winner, and I think Will Anderson is gonna just ball out.
Oh yeah,
Will Anderson's the best player in college football.
Unblockable. You cannot you can't block him one-on-one.
No,
the best first step in the game. Yeah. And then you have Jordan Battle with there, and then I think there's another freshman.
I
mean, look, they're
my second favorite love other than Michigan. So we know
you're first. You guys, oh my goodness, God.
No,
I wonder what it could be. No.
I can't help but fall in love with Bama and Saban. I just love that man more than I probably should.
Okay.
Hello.
Oh,
are we here? Can you hear me?
Yep.
Can you hear us?
Can you hear us?
I can't hear you. Yeah. I can't hear what you said. Anthony says you are not allowed to love Saban.
Anthony, I am allowed to love Saban. I don't have.
I can understand that as a Georgia fan, though.
I'm sorry. There's certain people you just have to have mad respect for, even if it's someone that most people want to choose
there
to.
We go.
We hear you now.
Yeah. All right. Cool. All right. Yeah, you're not allowed to love Saban. Yeah. But do we have to love Kirby Smart? Get out of here.
I can't love Kirby Smart. Sorry.
If it wasn't for Saban, you guys don't have Kirby Smart. So
exactly.
Think of it that way.
Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Look, ladies and gentlemen, we can sit here and talk about this guy all day long. I know Anthony's getting under his skin. Go ahead and tell him about your natty, Anthony. We know you want it. Kate, thank you so much for that. Like I said before, Kate will be coming every week with Kate Coach's Corner, spotlighting a coach. And I'm now so interested in diving into Saban and being like, oh, what else do I not know about this guy?
Thanks for watching. If you like that clip, be sure to check out the other great content from the Let's Talk Football community. And as always, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when more great content like this becomes available.